housing could stay in critical care well into 2012 or even 2013 until the foreclosure cloud clears. And according to Realty Track, 2011 will see more foreclosures than any year to date in the housing crisis. Now think about that for a second. We're talking about coming out of recession, but yet next year, this coming year rather, we're going to see more foreclosures than we have ever seen throughout all of the past 3 or 4 years when foreclosures was the front page news on the Wall Street Journal and still is. We're going to see more of these next year. That's hard to believe. The housing crisis was precipitated by easy credit and banks providing 100% plus financing, stated income loans, but these banks now have tightened their lending policies considerably. Conventional financing is almost impossible to get for investors. Banks are too scared. Providing private money loans to buy real estate assets has become big business, and well-informed investors are taking advantage of this opportunity. So basically, the banks have moved from such a liberal left wing lending policy to ultra conservative. They have not yet found a balance. So a bank will lend you money if they see strong collateral and cash flows, but they see far more risk lending money up front for financing and for the rehab to create these cash flows. That's where private money investors can step in and take advantage of this void. Many of the investors that were involved in the speculative end of the market back in 2002 to 2007, many of these are now gone. They have been foreclosed upon, bankruptcy, huge over leveraging, and poor or negligible cash flows. So many of these have been put out of business. So there is far less competition now, and the speculative frenzy that drove up prices when anybody that wanted to be a real estate investor was being thrown tons of money by these banks. All these people are now gone. So there is more opportunity available for these smart investors who now have cash at hand. If you are a buyer with bad credit, you're fried. But if you are a borrower with dry powder, aka cash, you have plenty excellent investment opportunities in 2011. The ability to snap up distressed assets from distressed sellers quickly is key. Sellers know that buyers with mortgage contingencies are risky as they may not be approved for financing. So cash is king in this market. The last market variable that we see that is a demand driver for private money investors is really the stock market. And stock market volatility over the last few years has seen many investors flee to cash and safe assets. There are many retirees that in 2007, 2008 saw 30% being wiped off the value of their retirement assets. But these investors are now yield hungry, and yield hungry investors are craving higher returns than the pitiful rates that they see available today on CDs and money market accounts. But these rates of return that they crave are available for smart investors looking at properties that have solid cash flows and strong asset collateral. So if you are somebody with funds in a CD or a money market account, you might consider using private money for rental cash flow properties. So thank you for listening to the presentation. We're slightly over the 30 minutes, but I hope this has been a valuable use of your time. And just to summarize, we buy properties at a deep discount. We fix these. We have forced depreciation in some instances, and we rent these for long term. This is not get rich quick. This is get rich slow. We offer secure, money producing opportunities to people like you. Your investment is collateralized, it's titled, it's insured in the exact same way that a bank today does when they lend on a mortgage. And lastly, the changing demographics mean that the rental market will be hot for years and years to come. We're not going to get out of this mess quickly, and there are many people that have to repair credit that would be happy to rent. They've got solid jobs, but they're not going to be able to afford a mortgage. Those are the target customers for us, and these are the money making opportunities for private money investors like yourselves. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation. Hopefully you learned a little bit about the opportunity that is private money real estate investing. We've got a lot of information on our website. We have got some great case studies. We also have some great information on how you might use your self-directed IRA to invest in real estate, which is another niche area that many people are not aware of. Please feel free to check us out on the web. Please feel free to contact us if you want us to keep you in mind for the next investment opportunity that we may have. And please feel free to call us if you have any questions, or if you'd prefer to sit down and have a cup of coffee and hear what this is all about in person. We would love, love, love to meet with you and tell you a little bit more about the opportunity that we work on. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day and have a fantastic 2011.